Hello everyone, welcome back to Team AutoTrend channel. Previously on our channel, you may have already seen my detailed review of the top spec Asta variant of the brand new facelifted Hyundai Grand i10 NIOS. Hyundai have introduced some segment besting features while also improving the safety aspect. Today we have over here the entry-level era variant of the facelifted Grand i10 NIOS, and we are going to check out all the updates and features of this entry-level variant. But before we get into the detailed review, please make sure to subscribe to our channel as we provide detailed reviews of all variants of all cars along with regular news updates. It is always your support that keeps us motivated, so please do support us by liking and sharing this video. Best of all, you can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter as well. Today, this base level era variant of the Grand i10 NIOS has been provided to us by Chandra Hyundai showroom in Coimbatore. Yep, immediately this can be recognized as a base variant. However, I feel the great potential of accessorizing and personalizing this base variant. That said, as expected on a base variant, only the era version does not provide glossy black finished front grille, and neither does it offer the signature LED DRLs. That said, you still get the provision to fit those. Both the Era and Magna variants alone get the non-projector halogen headlamps. Next, coming on towards the side profile, there is not much of a difference when compared to the pre-facelifted Era base variant of the NIOS. That's because this car also carries forward the very same 14-inch steel wheels without providing full wheel covers. Both the Era and Magna variants get the turn indicators mounted on the front fenders, and only the Era variant gets black colored ORVMs along with black door handles. The base variants get only body colored B pillars, but still all variants get the glossy black finished C pillar along with the i10 branding. So while on the side profile there are no differences, you will get to see some significant differences when you come to the rear. Surprisingly, even on this entry level variant, the tail lamps get the LED design elements. Along with that, you can also see the LED light bar like reflector strip running across the width of the tailgate. This new NIOS looks a bit more mature and unique. As usual, the entry-level variants don't get rear windshield wiper washer or defogger. Now let's check out the interior of this car.
So folks, yes, this here is the Era variant, the base variant of the new facelifted Grand i10 NIOS, and it is quite obvious because this car does not have any sort of infotainment system or audio system on the center console over here. Instead, you get provision for fitting any sort of infotainment system you want in the aftermarket zone. So that is quite a good thing. This vehicle can be adapted for customizing, and it will be perfect for customizing, I would say. What this car essentially offers are just the basic essentials, the bare necessities. For example, this new facelifted Era base variant provides you remote central locking with flip key. That is quite a surprise because the previous Era variant did not have this feature. So this is a new addition and it is quite good to have this. Now slotting this key inside, yes, immediately you can see that the instrument cluster remains almost exactly the same as the pre-facelifted Era variant. This is not the instrument cluster you may see on the higher variants, for example the Magna, Sports and Asta, because those variants get the instrument cluster borrowed from the Hyundai Venue, which also include tire pressure monitoring system. But this Era variant does not have TPMS. The fuel gauge is in a digital format integrated into this instrument cluster itself, the MID itself. However, there is no separate engine temperature gauge. Instead, what you get is an engine temperature warning. And well, that was all about the instrument cluster. Other things include the standard manual air conditioning. This is a rather very effective manual air conditioning because this is the same unit you will see on the Magna variant as well. However, unlike the Magna variant, this Era does not offer you rear AC vents, which is quite expected, nothing to worry. This car obviously does not have driver seat height adjust, but the surprising thing is that this car, the Era variant especially, does not offer steering wheel tilt adjustment as well. Instead of an adjustment lever over here, which you may see on the higher spec variants, this Era variant does not have that lever at all, and that means the steering wheel is a fixed unit. You cannot adjust the steering for height, and the driver seat is also not adjustable for height. So quite understandable though, because this car still provides you with quite a bit of essential basic kit, including remote central locking with flip key along with front power windows. Yes, you don't get rear power windows, but still you get front power windows, which is quite good in terms of convenience for the people looking for just the basic essentials. This car is good enough. Then coming on towards the left side, you have the standard storage spaces, a tray over here. The glove box is still a rather large size. However, you don't get a cooling function on this base variant, and all doors can easily fit 1 liter bottle holders into their pockets. That is quite good though. The upholstery on this base variant is also slightly changed. However, the material is quite good, very soft and very hard wearing. That said, these may get easily stained, so it is always better to put on seat covers. However, you cannot do that easily now because all variants of the new facelifted Hyundai Aura and NIOS get 4 airbags as standard. Apart from the frontal dual airbags, you also have airbag integrated into the sides of the front seats over here, so you cannot fit aftermarket seat covers now that easily. Then coming to other stuff, you have the non-day night adjustable IRVM on this base variant, and you don't have any sort of vanity mirror in the sun visors. Quite expected though. You get only one single cabin lamp at the center of this cabin for additional lighting. So yep, that is the pretty standard stuff, and it is good enough, I would say. Yep, so we have taken a look at all the features available in the front part of this Era variant's cabin. Let's now check out the rear seats.
As I already said, the Grand i10 NIOS is the most spacious and comfortable car in this mid-size hatchback category. While the space and comfort remains almost exactly the same as the top spec variant, the entry-level variants don't get adjustable headrests. However, what remains unchanged is the overall space and comfort. The front seat backs have been scooped out so as to provide much better legroom than before. Along with that, the under-thigh support is also particularly great. The Era variant does not have rear AC vents, but still the overall interior design is very good, and the dual tone theme does not make this feel like an entry-level variant. Just fitting a touchscreen system will complete the overall appeal of this cabin. Then talking about standard safety features, this base variant provides ABS with EBD, pre-tensioner equipped seatbelts, reverse parking sensors, remote sensor locking. However, the main upgrade is the availability of 4 airbags as standard, which means apart from the regular dual airbags at the front seats also have airbags integrated into the sides. That said, fitting seat covers is going to be an issue. However, along with the overall space and comfort, the safety also has been improved. Oh yes, this car provides only front power windows, which means the rear windows are with the regular crank type mechanism. But still, these windows can be easily converted into power windows aftermarket. Apart from that, almost everything remains exactly the same. Let's now check out the boot space. Now, even though this is the base variant of the Grand i10 NIOS, the boot gets an electronic button to open the tailgate. This is actually good in terms of convenience, and the boot space also remains exactly the same as before, providing 260 liters of luggage capacity. However, the base level Era and Magna variants don't provide a parcel tray, a boot lamp, or a bag hook. Even the topmost variant of the NIOS does not offer 60-40 split folding rear seats, which means all variants get 100% flat folding mechanism, but still you can load pretty tall and large items into this car. Then, once you open the boot floor of this Era variant, you get to see a 13-inch space saver steel spare wheel, as against to the 14-inch steel wheels seen on this car. This means this spare wheel cannot be used for long term. The overall flexibility and usability of this boot though is very good. Now let's talk about the pricing and value. The engine remains unchanged on any variant of the Grand i10 NIOS, and this base variant does not have the option of AMT or CNG. After checking out the top spec Aster variant of the NIOS, this Era variant may seem completely stripped out, but still quite surprisingly for a base variant, this car still provides all the bare essentials. While this car does not have tilt adjustable steering wheel, it offers remote sensor locking along with 4 airbags as standard. According to me, this is a perfect choice for a family that is not willing to compromise in space, comfort or safety, while also having a whole lot of potential for accessories and modifications. In terms of sheer value for money, this Era variant of the NIOS facelift seems like a really impressive and considerable package when compared to any base variant of any competition. Meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.